Hey everybody, this is the video for an exercise I made up called turn scales, and what it does is it allows you to practice the very quick string crossing motions that you need to do as a kind of shred guitar player, but it spaces them out so that you can still practice fast speeds while not having the messiness of slightly imperfect string crossing. So I'm going to show you that pattern now. So as with all my exercises, we're going to start slow, and then we're going to play it through downstroke, we're going to play it through upstroke, or you can play it through upstroke and then downstroke. And we're generally going to start on a clean tone, and then we will progress to a distorted tone. And the reason that we do those things is so that you don't have a weakness on your upstroke or your downstroke, if that's your weak stroke for some crazy reason, and so that we can ensure that we're having a very even picking strength across every note that we play. So the exercise goes like this. So what's special about this exercise is we're going to play, and that starts on downstroke. On our next string, we'll start on downstroke again because we had that turn. Now when we exit this string with wrist rotation, and we're coming on to the next string, that string starts with an upstroke. And then we start with downstroke again, and then upstroke, and then downstroke on the top. Upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, and then upstroke on the final one. So if you were to play this scale as just a straight scale, what a lot of players run into is they have the most messy part of that comes from all the string crossings. So this exercise spaces out those string crossings. So again, you're going to want to practice slow. You're going to want to effectuate the picking motion by thinking about this kind of circle right here in the very tip of your pick to get the wrist motion to enable these faster movements. And then as you're moving up, think about your arm opening up to move that motion across the strings laterally. So I'll usually start at about, for me right now, about 120, right here. You might not start there. When I first started the exercise, I started maybe around 80. And the important thing, the most important thing to memorize with this exercise is the picking pattern, and some things that can help when you're first memorizing this and getting it under your fingers is memorizing what pick stroke you're on the string crossings. And again, we're going to play this both upstroke and downstroke so that we train out any weaknesses. So again, the picking pattern is starting on downstroke, the next string, that is downstroke, and then upstroke, downstroke. So the first two are always the same, whether it's down and down or up and up. And then it's always perfectly reversed, up, down, down, up, down, up, until you get to the end. Now, the reason that we play this through in every scale mode, it's not really about the scale modes, is number one, it'll get you a lot more familiar with the fretboard, but number two is that it's very easy because it's uncomfortable to avoid playing a scale way up here. But if you have that kind of control, that's going to unlock a whole range of artistic possibilities for you. And the second reason that we repeat it so much is repetition is going to train it through faster. So there's a whole host of benefits to doing this kind of exercise. Now that we've gone through it, upstroke and downstroke, we'll increase the tempo. I usually do it by about 8 or so. Next tempo currently programmed in my metronome is 136, and that's a tempo that's comfortable for me. My max at this time is maybe around 150 or 160. And we're always practicing this each day, playing it with extreme cleanliness so that we can more easily move up to those tempos. And it is important to take some time and play at those tempos that aren't clean yet so that you can eventually play them. And they will start out a little bit dirty, but as you play through them over and over again, always striving to clean up any of those little nicks you do on the other strings, any unclean string changes, anything that's not right in your mind is, oh, was that an upstroke or a downstroke? Then those things will get cleaner over time. So I think I've done enough explaining, and now I'll just demo it with distortion on as I normally run through the exercise. So if you feel like you get it and you want to take a crack at it, you can hit pause on the video now. If you like this exercise and you want to support me, you can always go to my Buy a Coffee website and you can buy me a coffee there. So here's the rest of the warm-up. And now we'll do it 120 upstroke.